Welcome back, AHS, to
Podcast.
podcast. Today we're here with Mr. Dorsey and Mr. Sandlin. So there's some social studies teachers. Today we're going to go kind of non-sports focused. You guys can tell us a little bit about how the school year's been going. Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. Honestly, it's been a pretty chill school year. Like, nothing too crazy on our end. What we've had to deal with on our side of stuff, a little bit of fighting to start the year off and throughout the year. A little bit of park ballers, as I like to call them. But with that, no, it's been pretty good. Like, most of our stuff that we've been doing, football, could have gone a little bit better for the end there. But other than that, bringing the cannon to the game and doing some cool stuff like that, I feel like really elevated the atmosphere of our school.
Yeah, I'd agree. Like a good school year so far. I always kind of tell my football guys after football season ends, always kind of question my job a little bit, but it's been better this year. I like some of my students, like some of my classes. It's been
Some of them.
Yeah, key piece right there.
We were worried about this freshman class, right? That's why we had to do freshman academy and cohorts and all this stuff.
Yeah, I knew those kids when I was at the middle school when they were sixth graders, and whoa.
Yeah.
Like, that was a real quick realization of, yep, I am working at a high school.
But it really hasn't been as bad as we thought it was going to be, right?
Not at all, especially like the football freshman boys. Like I had my first encounters with them were terrible, and then as soon as they stepped in, they were pretty cool. Like
Chilled them out.
yeah, they understood their role. Like, hey, it's the seniors' year. Let's not mess that up, and that's always key.
Yeah, and I think there's a maturity concept that goes with that too, and kind of the way like the seniors and stuff, you guys like run the school, like it kind of pushes that stuff forward and falls downhill and kind of picks them up and like gets them a little bit better offset. Like, you guys kind of adjust them accordingly. I think is a huge
With the
piece.
big dogs no more.
Yeah.
Come to high school and then you're a freshman again. That's about to happen to me and Landon. About to be freshmen
freshman.
all over again.
Oh.
Scared?
What? Yeah.
No,
Nah.
I'm not
They
scared.
won't. I'm not sure they'll notice me. I'm not too
Yeah.
worried.
The number one key, so at like CSU, they always do a freshman orientation like the first day. It's probably similar everywhere. You get like a lanyard. Don't wear the lanyard around your neck, because then it's like that kid's a freshman. It's super easy to tell. So
Got
there's a
it.
key.
Well, all right. That's
Noted.
good. Leave it in my pocket.
Yeah, it's just like with anything. You gotta act like you've been there before. So act
Yeah.
kind of that case and watch that freshman 15.
Is it like-
will come your way, and it's usually not muscle that gets put on.
You say you're supposed to beat up the biggest guy in the first
Yeah,
day.
it's
Is
like
that
jail.
what
Is
they
it like
say?
that?
That's what they say. I don't suggest that.
Yeah. Sometimes the biggest guy's your professor, and I don't think that'll go over
Some
well, but-
days, first day on campus, beat up your professor.
Legend.
Somebody Boucher.
Yeah. Jump from the top row.
My mama said.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the end of the school year too. It's wrapping up.
Coming up.
It's
One
when does
quarter
third
left.
quarter end? Yeah, third quarter's
Next
almost
week,
over.
the 6th.
6.
Not good. Running out
You got
of
a
time.
week.
Senioritis is a real.
It might
I
be.
don't know. I think I've had senioritis for a long time. Like, I really haven't noticed a noticeable shift. Like, haven't been able to do homework for years.
It's all right. I still can't do it. I'm a teacher, so nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that.
Yeah.
I'm just ready for spring, guys. You guys ready for the weather to get better and getting
No.
out there? And
It just gets windy.
I hate spring weather.
well,
It's
here,
awful.
yeah,
It's
here
a
it sucks.
little
If you guys go
sunny,
anywhere
but-
else, it's great. I'm just
Yeah.
During track season, my lips are already windburned.
Yeah, I'm
They're
getting
hurting.
chapped. Yeah, got a
How's
little
track
bit of
year
water.
looking?
It's all right.
Yeah.
Looking good. Landon's missing some friends on the
Yeah,
thrower
I'm-
team right now.
Rick, if you're watching, come back.
Rick.
Rip.
Rick should come coach.
So
That's
far,
what you should do.
I'm the only senior thrower. I don't know what happened to Trey.
He'll
supposed to be there
He doesn't
one
have his
day,
physical,
but-
right? He'll be there.
Yeah, but it's just me and a lot of freshmen.
I heard Teddy Cody can throw.
He's launching him. He's probably gonna make varsity.
Good for him.
That's crazy. That kid's got the coolest name ever in existence, by
Eddie
the way.
Cody.
Theodore Roosevelt Cody. Set.
That is pretty tough.
That's pretty top tier right there.
Terminator.
We got Theodore. We got Simon. We were talking about this the other day. We're just missing an Alvin in that squad. Probably Clark. Clark's got
that
to
Alvin
narrow it
mentality.
down. But yeah, the sprint side is looking good too. I think should be a good year.
You're gonna set some records.
I should. I was gonna tell them the other day they were tearing down replacing those. I was like, They're just gonna have to do it again.
Get
They're
ready for
save
you.
them some money.
That's what I like to hear. Yeah, that's what McQuitty was saying to me too. She's like, I think Braden's got it.
I'm close.
200, is that what you're looking for?
And the one.
And the one.
The one, the school record's 11-1-1, and I ran 11-2-4, so it's right there.
Who holds it now? Ian
It's like
Jackson?
It's like
Three
four.
people.
It's 4 people.
Yeah.
Ian Jackson has it. Darren Kelly. There's like literally 4 people all tied at 11-11. So you gotta break the curse. If I join the list of 11-11, I would be so sad. But does that still count as a school record? If you just
You're tied for
tie with
first.
4 other
it
people.
counts.
And then the 200 is 22-2. It's Logan Martinez. Don't know who that is, but
Good friend of mine.
you know
Heard he's a great guy.
Real close.
he's
Yeah.
gonna be sad when it's gone. But
I'll let
Yeah.
him know.
what about next year's football, Sandlin? What do you think?
I think there's good things to build off of. I think we're going to miss a lot, but up front, that's what matters. You guys know that's where you win and lose football
A
games.
lot of returners.
Yeah, we return a lot there. Some good leadership too. I think it'll be different too. A little bit different of what we did this last year, but I'm excited about it.
What's the plan?
More pass heavy, I think, this next year. Like,
Air it out.
not air raid, but a little more than we did last year.
No Zane.
No Zane
Zane,
Zook.
no
Run through
Dyson.
people.
Yeah. I think I always calculate it. We were usually like 50-50, 50 pass, 50 run. This year we were 70-30 run to pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think next year we'll be back closer to 50-50.
And honestly, there were times where I think that even going even more run would have been beneficial. Like that Cortez game,
Yeah.
we couldn't pass at all.
No.
We should have been 100% run the entire game.
Yeah.
We figured that out second half, but
Unlike the Cortez game.
it's so we should have won that one. Two plays, we shut it down, we win.
We got some ties over there, and every time I go up,
They remind
every
you.
time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
tough.
they got kind of lucky, I think, with Tay Wheat, all state, and he had like how many yards against us? 30, less than
Shut 'em
that.
down.
Crazy run defense.
Quarterback ended up beating us, which we did not see something coming.
Yeah, no clue.
I remember the very first practice of that week, we walked in and Donnie said, "This quarterback, he's the worst quarterback I've ever seen. This guy he was just for us, and he just torched us." So
My brother said that they didn't know, even Cortez didn't know he could do that. They were like all surprised when he started running out of nowhere.
that's so annoying.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
hurts.
But
That
whatever.
one still keeps me up at night. That one and the Lamar one. We don't need to talk about that though.
Oh.
I think-
you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
That's my little marker.
I think even talking about the Lamar one, since it's happened like at least once every 2 weeks, brings it up. Check
Yeah.
out this Lamar game. See him watching the tape, just like
Oh.
sweating about
I
it.
still watch it.
I just gotta forget about it. You can't.
I can't watch it. I've never finished it.
No, you're not missing much.
Yeah.
Well,
Well.
let's start our draft.
Cheer us up.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to think about the Lamar game. Just start. This will be a sad podcast. Okay. So our daily draft today is awkward things.
You guys
So
know how the draft works, or
things that are awkward. Go ahead and explain the rules.
Yeah, all right. So we're gonna do a snake draft this time. It's Braden starting off, so it's gonna go Braden. You two are a team, then me, then back to me, then you two, then Braden. Do that for
So-
5 rounds.
Yeah, we're drafting things that are awkward, and
Awkward situations.
I think the number one, just want to take it off the board. I don't know if it's a clear cut first rounder, but I am just gonna take elevators. It's always awkward.
Yeah.
Always is awkward. Give me the just elevators.
What do you talk about? Do you look at them? Do you not?
Just,
Yeah.
just
Phone?
pretend like I'm
Or-
on my phone. Just
Pretty top.
Or they've just been sitting in there, and you walk in, and you can smell that they farted, and you know that they farted, and they know you know that they farted. It's just bad.
awkward.
Yeah.
saw a guy throw a bunch of fart spray all over in an elevator. I thought that was pretty funny.
Be so pissed.
You walk in, it just stinks.
You ever try to like start a conversation and they just ignore
They
you?
say,
That's bad.
They just like nod.
Or when
and
they try
go
to
back.
start a conversation with you and you don't want to talk to anyone in that moment. you're just
Or you don't hear what they say. You're like,
That
what?
one happens to me a lot. I'd just rather not talk. Just
Yeah.
let's get this elevator trip done.
Sometimes you gotta like throw them off a little bit, you know, like say a little joke and just be like, "Jesus, who farted in here?" You just like look right at the biggest guy in there and just embarrass him right in front of his whole family and maybe
Is that
Oh,
you?
That would, that's messed up.
Just take control.
come on, have some class.
All right.
I think I got one.
Got one.
I think it's standard. I think most of us guys can really understand this, but It's pretty simple. Getting caught with your pants down.
Oh,
Oh, that is awkward.
It can be awkward. There's so many different situations that applies to.
Yeah.
You never know.
what do you
know?
say? I
Just
think
roll with it.
that's another situation we've said in the elevator. You just gotta take control. Like I think if you like
Like, what are
maybe
you looking at?
assert some eye contact,
Yeah,
and
what are
then-
you looking at? Get
because
outta
then
here.
they're the weird ones.
Yeah.
If they stay, then they're the weird ones. You know.
What if
so
they stay?
You just like wave at them
If
like,
you
hey,
you
get
got-
out of here.
You're just like, oh hey,
Hey
you're home
there,
early.
just keep going.
Yeah, you gotta keep
Gotta
going.
do what you gotta do. Change your pants.
Sometimes, what if it's your parents?
Yeah.
What if it's your significant other's parents?
I've never had that.
What if it's your
ever.
grandma?
I've heard stories of guys who are roommates, and like their roommate's girlfriend comes in. They're like, yeah, bad
Yeah.
stuff.
Happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us.
That's a good
Yeah,
pick.
Yeah. I'm gonna go forgetting someone's name. Walk up to you.
Oh, that's bad.
I hate that.
That's why,
Hey,
like,
bud.
you
Hey pal,
gotta.
how you been?
See, that's why I always, even on normal, even if I know their name, I just call them dude all the time.
Yeah.
So then, like, they're always used to you calling them dude in conversation, so they're never like, hey, what's my name?
That's smart. What if they do ask you what their name is? What's the move then?
You just kind of awkwardly laugh right in their face and be like, sorry, I'm terrible with names. I forgot it, but it's good to know you, bud.
You ever meet somebody who is just terrible with names? I feel bad for those people. Like my grandpa's like that, and he just is always. And he's not shy about it either. He like walk up to somebody.
Hey, what's your name again?
Hey, what's your name? I'm like,
My grandpa is. Might just
Yeah.
be.
it's just a grandpa
Once you
thing.
get that old, you just don't care.
He's always
anymore.
been like
Oh,
that
yeah,
though.
they
My
don't
mom
care.
says, but yeah.
My dad's like that. So what he does is he makes up nicknames for everyone. He's like, oh, that's Cincinnati. I'm like, Dad, that's not even close.
Using his memory palace, right? Creating a weird
Just-
thing.
He just calls everybody cabron. And I'm like, you don't know his name.
Now here's the real question: does Miss Ponce know her students' names?
It's called Mijo for.
Mijo. I
For
don't know.
at
Does
least
she
4
know
years.
any of them?
Does she know?
That's
does
a
she
good
really
question.
I think she knows faces really, really good. And she can remember, she could like point out where I sat in her class 4 years ago. But does she know my name? Couldn't tell you.
Know? I don't know, Mijo.
Yeah.
No say, Mijo.
All right, back to me. I'm gonna go. Just meeting your girlfriend's parents for the first time. Pretty awkward.
Handshake goes
Yeah, you're like,
wrong or
I-
something. And yeah.
Been
you-
some awkward times.
Well, you know what they
Need some-
say: establish dominance early. So you just
Yeah.
first thing you do is shake the dad's hand, right? And then you just punch him right in the face.
I
this is my house.
No.
No, this
This
is
is
Mom,
what
the
I'm,
man of the
this is
house
what I'm
now.
learning. How to
It's a
avoid
great way
most
to start.
awkward conversations or
punching
interact.
someone.
It's just
Establish
punching them
dominance.
in the face. Yeah. Starting off
Yeah.
like that.
my go-to is like, hi, my name is Jeremy. I'm an atheist, and
Oh.
sometimes doesn't work out well. Sometimes
Catch him off guard.
Yeah, really throw him off. Hit him with the razzle dazzle.
Fair
That's all
enough.
I've
Fair
got.
enough.
All right, Drew, what do you got? You got to get one of these.
I got one for us. So awkward first dates.
Yeah.
When there's just no connection at
Yeah,
all.
you
You just
don't know what
gotta
to talk
force through it.
about. It's like at the beginning of the meal.
What's your
can't-
favorite color?
Food just got ordered. You can't leave. Run out of things to talk about.
Yeah,
5
and you
minutes
just on their phone or something the whole
Oh,
time.
that's not a good sign.
Yeah, that's a bad.
That's a new thing too. I'm not looking forward to ever having to do
Yeah.
something. Just go to a first date and they're just on their phone the whole time. You just know.
I'd leave.
Yeah.
Just be like,
Toss
hey, I gotta
$5
go
on
to
the
the
plate and leave.
bathroom, reverse the roles, ninja dust that, pop out, gone. She has to pay for the bill.
Or has to wash dishes because she was planning to do the same thing to you, and then you caught her.
Got him.
Do you
Yeah.
think that ever happens?
I'm sure it's happened. It's got to.
Was it you? Who was the one that forgot their wallet the one time?
And I
Was it Tyler or was it you?
I think it was me.
Yeah, we
Or-
were gonna leave one of you guys.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was gonna do. So you gotta beg
Wash
your buddies.
dishes.
Like, I'm not helping you. I got nothing.
Yeah.
Mom and dad had to save you.
Yep. Okay, whose pick is it even? Is it
Yours.
me? Okay. What about like when people are singing "Happy Birthday" to you?
Oh, I hate
dude,
it.
that should be number one.
I
right
hate
there.
it.
What are you even supposed to do? Do you smile? You just
Smile and
kinda-
wave.
Oh, wait.
Feels like it won't end. It just keeps
It's really
going.
awkward.
It's so awkward.
Don't know what to look at.
You're just looking, everyone's staring at you.
Sometimes they're holding the camera in your
Yeah,
face.
someone's
especially
mom's recording you.
Yeah.
Your
bad
like
stuff.
buddies are standing there and you're just helping out.
Yeah, not good.
Not bad. That's honestly would be my like most awkward I ever feel is in that moment. I hate it more than anything else. Like I'm a pretty outgoing, like attention kind of person. I hate it in that one instance. That's the only time I get uncomfortable, I feel like. The other one for some people would be like when you either hold the door open or like you both are like walking through the hallway and you don't know which way to go for the door and you're like,
like you like go left and they also and you're like,
You guys are just copying each other. That's
Yeah.
really awful.
yeah, that can be an awkward moment or something like that.
And to
but-
steal that pick, got another one right now.
oh, I do.
Take
huh?
that right off of him.
I
Take
could.
it
There's better ones. Oh, I can redraft that. I can repick.
He could just pick it. Honestly, I'm gonna go something kind of close to the door holding, but when you someone's holding the door for you and you're kind of
Gotta
far
get that
away,
little jog.
you don't know if you need to like run, like they're trying to be nice, you know, or someone is that distance and you don't know whether to hold the door. Are you gonna be a jerk and just shut it in their face?
Happened to me the other day. I was holding the door for a girl, and she like was trying to run and dropped her phone, and it was just like
Oh,
smack
no.
up. She's like, "I'm sorry." I'm like, "You're good. Don't worry about it. All been there."
Yeah.
I think I have a good one to change actually.
Let's hear it.
You guys kind of gave me the idea there. Like if you're going up to like your diploma or like on stage in front of an audience and you trip and eat shit.
Oh yeah.
That'll do it.
Like
Stand back up.
Yeah, you just awkwardly have to get back up and everyone just like watch that.
Everyone wave.
Mr.
See,
Dorsey's
like,
laughing
on
in the
social
background.
media, people do that for like
Yeah,
fun.
you pay-
It's like a joke now.
You can pay him now. Who should we convince?
I don't know.
I bet a freshman would
Carlos.
do it. For
There was a
We could
class.
get Carlos
You know how?
to do it. Give him
Yeah,
$5.
Carlos probably could. I think if you guys pay me, I might do it too. But there was a class that was like cleaning the parking lot, picking up trash, and there was ice on the ground, and I slipped and I ate it so bad, and they were laughing at me, and I just had to get up and keep going. It was not good. That was last year.
That happened to me. Football this year, right after.
I
Lamar week,
think I saw that.
It was like hurrying up. We were going to eat, I think, and I just slid on the ice.
If it's your friend though, it's pretty
Yeah,
funny.
They'll laugh at you. All right. For my next pick, I'm gonna go. You're on a date and your card gets declined, and you're just like, "Hey, I need you to help me out here. Give me some cash."
Yeah,
You got me.
Happened to me once or twice.
I'll
Maybe.
get you back.
Like I promise, I'll give you money. Just
Or if there's like a
payday.
long line of people, like sometimes McDonald's gets super busy, and everyone's kind of
Just
crowded
waiting
in there,
on
and they're
you.
waiting, and then it declines. Not good.
Did you get a second date though? Is the question.
We're still going, so,
So
yeah.
you did.
Going strong.
Let me think here. Awkward things. Maybe like you accidentally you get some pants that are a little too tight. You have to wear them all day. You were in a rush. You ever have to do that? It's happened to me once.
What about just like when you don't know something's been on you all day, but maybe you got like a booger hanging out your
That's
nose?
pretty awkward.
That's pretty bad.
That's
And
what
no
I was
one tells
thinking.
you all day. You get home and you look in the
Just-
mirror, and there's like boogers all right there, and you're like, oh my gosh.
Or like your friend has something stuck in their teeth. Are you the type of people that say something? Or you
Yes.
just
Gotta.
Like, yeah.
You gotta say
Gotta help
something.
them out. Gotta help them out.
Gotta look out. If one of us goes to jail, we all go to jail. You know what I mean? You get one more, don't you?
No, do I?
Yeah.
That was your second
That
one.
was your second. All right.
I don't know.
I-
Do you know how? Because I
Yeah, that's my
started. That
fourth
was
one.
that was your fourth.
You guys.
Back to us. So we were just talking about this one. Get denied a kiss.
Oh,
Going for a
Ooh.
kiss and
Full on steel cheek.
And then they try to play it off.
And that moment right after, like, what do you
Just,
do
like,
after
looking.
getting tonight?
you dap them up.
You gotta keep trying.
Yeah.
You just don't acknowledge.
Quitters
don't
never
quit.
quit.
You just keep going.
I don't,
Winners never
I don't think
quit.
that's the best advice. to give people. You will go to jail for
This,
that.
this
Don't
is
do
a
it.
joke. This is a joke.
It's like all things. You just gotta take control of the situation.
establish dominance.
Yeah. Big lesson today is establish dominance. Ever feeling weird?
Meet someone's dad for the first time, fight him. Go to jail, fight him. Get to college, punch your professor right in the face. Go for it.
So you're the man right
Yeah.
off the bat.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about when you see someone and they're like waving and you think they're waving at you and you wave back at them and then there's like someone behind you and you just like to like lower your hand? That's bad. You just like one time, I'm not gonna say names here, okay? But there was a person at the end of the hallway. We were upstairs, waving at him, and they literally said, "I'm not waving at you." And
To you?
yeah,
Oh,
that broke. I was
no.
like, oh. And they said it. They were like, it was a girl. She's like, "I'm not waving at you." And I'm like, all right.
That's cold-blooded.
That's hard.
Yeah, she was pretty mean, but
You know who you are.
yeah.
We don't like you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last one,
This is my last one.
isn't it?
I thought that's 5 right there.
Well, I started. I think
One.
we're all on our last one right here. What about when you're bowling? After you bowl and you have to like turn around and walk back, especially
That's
after you
really-
just like
look down.
you
and-
gutter ball it or something, you gotta turn around and walk back.
Mhm.
Give me that. That's a fifth round.
That's-
Fifth rounder.
yeah.
It's okay.
It's a good pick. Good value.
I was thinking, so you go to a public bathroom, and there's only one urinal open, and you gotta go
Oh.
right next to other
I
people.
just wait.
Yeah.
I just wait. I'll just sit there. Almost worse.
Like, I really gotta go. I'm in a rush.
Are you guys public poopers or no?
Never.
Unless it's an emergency.
Yeah.
I'll drive home.
I used to
I'll fly.
not be.
Yeah.
I used to not be, right? But after the military and stuff, you don't care. I've been in probably the
don't-
grossest porta potties you ever.
It
been
don't
in.
bother me too
Don't
much,
bother me.
but I'm not one like sometimes you go in those bathrooms. There's people that just got no shame.
Yeah.
They just sit down. They immediately start blasting it, and they're like they're making noises with their mouth and stuff. They're like, oh, I'm like, you're gross.
You gotta
ma-
send it back, dude. You gotta
You're-
send it back. It's battle poops there. at that
Battle
point.
poops.
Can't you like? Oh,
You're
you
fighting
you
for
sunk my
dominance.
destroyer.
I'm
huh?
there you go.
All right, my next pick, I'm gonna be just farting in a really quiet classroom.
I just blame
Good
it on my
buddy.
students.
Nice. Yeah, I call it the drive-by, right? You just go right across a bunch of students. None of them know who did it, and they all start blaming themselves. They never think of.
That's pretty funny. Also, a funny thing is you could just like go deliver farts. People ask like, I'll tell Anna like, who should I just go deliver this fart to? And give me a name, and just walk by and drop it off or deliver it to them.
I had this friend in high school. He used to try to get people with delivering farts, and he called it the peanut butter gang.
Oh,
He would fart and try to catch the smell in his hand and then go. Whoosh.
that's disgusting.
It was disgusting.
That is
Did it work?
It did work. In fact, it did work.
That's kind of impressive.
Yeah, he got me once. I guess I'm a part of that gang life.
Or
The
victim.
peanut butter gang.
Yeah, peanut butter gang.
The school seats, the desks, they make them really loud too. You ever just accidentally let one go, everyone's gonna know.
Good
I don't
buddy.
feel like I've
Good
ever
buddy
heard a
who did
student just
something like
fully
that.
rip one in class. Though.
No.
I don't know if I want to, but I kind of also want to laugh at them a little bit if they did. But
I got a story.
I got a good buddy. I'm not gonna toss out names, but
got some
So,
trauma you want to let out
was
on the
it
podcast?
sophomore year?
sophomore year math.
Miss Rigsby's class, okay, and she does the style where she gets everything in the very beginning, and then everybody's just doing their own thing, and it's quiet. And she would sometimes play music, but it was pretty rare. So it's just silent in here. Everybody's working, and I thought I had a quiet one. You know, sometimes you can tell. Like I said, those desks may echo it or something.
Amphitheater.
Favorite story.
Just came out. Everyone looked at me. I was like, "Excuse me."
No shame.
Lad, it was just
and
dying.
that's why, listeners, rule number 2, besides steps dominance, never trust a fart.
Yeah, you can't.
That's
Big
all-time
mistake.
favorite memory in that class.
How did the class react? Did they start
Excuse me.
laughing? Like,
Landon was laughing.
cracking up,
But-
sitting right behind him.
I just didn't know what to say because ever you get all the eyes on you, you start turning red. I was, excuse me, but
So is it awkward?
yeah, it's pretty awkward.
But a man of confidence, owning up to that, you know?
Yeah, they knew it was me.
There was no denying that moment.
My new favorite thing is to fart in the rowdy crowd. I think as a senior, I can finally, I'm pulling it off pretty good.
Power
And-
move.
Yeah, and I've got to the point where I'm like, Geo, and like there's all these girls around, and I just call them out on it or something.
dog.
You're doxing yourself, though.
Yeah, but like I said, it's okay.
Oh.
Man,
Okay.
I feel like Braden won this. I feel like you crushed it.
Yeah.
Like that was a
Good
hard
list.
Yeah.
Pretty good drought. I've been in a drought lately, so good one.
We've been getting
Yeah.
beat by our guest a lot recently.
We got Rusty Johnson.
Oh,
No.
fried us.
Came on. He said he had never seen an episode. He had never even heard of
Like the
doing a
drafts.
draft like this. He had never been familiar with the game. Came on, cooked us, and then left.
What
He
was
was
the
like
draft you beat you guys in?
Desserts.
it's desserts.
Oh,
Okay.
dude.
Pulling out some crazy stuff.
What did you not know what it was?
I
Was it
still don't know how
creme
to say
brulee?
it. Yeah.
Creme brulee, dude?
And he's like, you never heard of that? He's terrible. And Lennon tried to draft like cake, and he was like, we're not letting you draft cake. What kind of cake? It was like,
He was just frying me.
yeah.
Could not handle it. About that draft, my buddy Mr. Woodward texted me that I forgot banana pudding, Woody's Q Shack banana pudding, and it made me realize
Hey, there's
That's
your
like
plug.
I missed that out. That was my top dessert. I don't know how I forgot about it.
Fifth rounder.
Heck,
Banana pudding is not.
I
that
like
good.
it.
It's not.
I
that
hate
good.
it.
like it.
I
Yeah.
think it's gross. Like, I don't think it deserves any rank in any top 5. Like,
Yeah.
Ugh, nasty.
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Nothing you can
I'm
do.
with Dorsey on this one. I don't understand the hype.
It's good. I got you, Landon.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good vanilla wafer on top.
Oh,
Bet
I've
you-
had to make some of those now in my little time, and they don't come out pretty. I don't have that touch with like the little whipped cream spiral. I don't have it.
Not gonna be a pastry chef.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
all right.
man.
I stay back there.
I
in the
drove
fryers.
by Woody's the other day, and it was Josh was working, and there was someone else in there, and I seen you with your hat and your thing on, and you were just like this, leaning on the thing in front. There was no one in there.
Must have
but
been a long day.
You looked pretty tired. You're done officially, right?
Yeah, till summer.
Locking in on track now.
State bound.
You better go to state.
Did you make state last year?
No.
No. Close?
No.
No.
State
year.
bound though.
Have you gotten stronger?
I haven't lifted since
Yes.
That's a yes.
Lamar, and I lifted for the first time this Monday. I did legs, and I still am feeling it. I can't
so
walk.
sore. I'm so sore.
It hurts every time. Like I sit down and try and stand back up.
Cody's
rough.
doing this new post run stuff, so we'll just have like a hard day, and we go back up to the weight room, and she's got like these big sheets of like stuff we need to do. Most of it is like abs, I would say. Some of it's stretching. All of it's hard.
Gallardo, can you please return to Miss Ginger's room?
No, he cannot. He's probably wandering the halls.
Running away.
That's good recovery though. Like that'll reduce your guys' injuries probably like significantly too. But you're probably like, I'm done. I want
Takes so long. Yeah,
Yeah.
you get out of practice. It's like 6:30, and I'm walking up the stairs to go do planks, and I'm just not.
Not
Yeah,
for
we
never
have to lift
excited.
after practice. It takes really long.
Do you guys lift every single day?
Yeah, and if we don't, we have to go run. I don't want to run.
So you're lifting every day.
Yeah, that's right.
Is it time for the fact?
Yeah,
Get that button
yeah,
ready,
get
Landon?
about time.
Okay, so the only thing we have left is our fact of the day. So, did you guys know, Mr. Dorsey and Mr. Sandlin, that the unicorn is the national animal of Scotland?
Oh my, he knew.
know, he knew.
He knew. This guy, we've done a video, and he,
I think you guys got to realize I'm pretty good at with this trivia stuff. But yeah, how is it possible? Because
Yeah.
they were real, man. That's why.
They are
Alright?
not real.
Prove it.
There's no fossils.
There's
How
no,
about that?
Yeah.
There's no one who's found one yet. Yet.
I've looked.
Speaking
Nothing
of which,
yet.
this is a great plug. If you guys want to go on my tour to Scotland, come join me because it's super sick and maybe we'll find a unicorn to prove these guys wrong.
We should go to. We should have gone on a trip to the Europe one.
We
Would have
just
been good.
we just kept missing out.
We would miss like 5 meetings, and I would ask somebody that was like in the meeting. I'd be like, "Is it too late?" And they'd be like, "Yes."
No, it's really not too late until like usually around Valentine's Day. Like so, like the Japan one, they have till like Valentine's Day, so they have that little bit of time.
It's gone.
So, but yeah, now it's too late for Japan for you guys. But
That's right. We'll figure something.
When is that?
when we go to Japan,
Maybe we'll just
right after graduation, so that next week after graduation.
How convenient.
we
We
just
were also going to
line up?
Japan that next week.
What a coinky dinks.
Yeah.
I wonder how we can
Dope.
squeeze you in a room, smuggle you guys to Japan.
Yeah.
that'd be fun.
No, you guys would have had fun on the last one, I think.
We're gonna do a senior trip on our own, I think.
Gonna try and do something.
Road trip?
Yeah,
Or
road trip.
Cool.
road trip.
The problem is we don't got a vehicle. We want a van, but nobody's got a van. Maybe we could rent one, but I don't know.
Got a lot
I
to
don't think you
figure out.
guys can rent until you're 25 or like 21
Yeah,
for like
you
U-Hauls.
can't.
Get a U-Haul.
Just throw everyone in the back, throw a disco
That'd
ball
be
back
so
there.
hot back there. Can you imagine having to sit back there?
Yeah,
Ugh.
we want to drive to South Padre, and that's
That's a drive.
That's a good place to go for spring break, though. That's a
Yeah.
good spring break spot.
there's a lot of spring breakers there.
Yeah.
Try to go in the summer and maybe miss some of the giant crowds, but
It's usually pretty packed.
I assume it's always going to be.
Texas is hot.
The other thing is, over spring break, I have to go to Arizona. I think Landon's doing some college tours, so
Yeah.
they're missing the big two, honestly. So
There goes our
Is there
camera.
really a party without you guys though?
Never.
never.
Exactly. That's
Never has
insane.
been one.
I like it. Do they? I don't know. If
They don't
Landon,
party
d-
without us.
if Landon doesn't make a plan and I don't make a plan, these guys would never talk to each other. I don't know. They got the Minecraft server, but
Yeah.
Excelsior. Good stuff.
all right. Well,
Camera shut off. It's the sign.
camera shut off. That's usually our sign to call it. You wanna play us offline?
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for coming on the podcast. This has been our 14th one. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.
Thank you.